Hello everybody and welcome back. M noticed there's a handprint slapped on him and his head is damaged. There's like a
No, there's
blur
also
around
like
the
paint.
face.
Yeah.
The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind those doors, a police drama in action.
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Oh yeah, I've started watching Columbo. It's pretty nice.
Nice. I always get excited when I come to a police station.
Why is that?
It just feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Campaign.
The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets.
I don't think it's that kind of campaign.
What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Alright, so we've gotten everything, I believe. Alright. Time to talk to Gumshoe.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
What? Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just the chief prosecutor's confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
Oh, that's the ID that we have.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why's this little girl so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically.
Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
Yeah, the Von Karma's faking
Because you've
evidence.
been caught red-handed faking evidence so many times now. You fucking piece
Yep.
of shit.
With Von Karma and with Edgeworth. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Aside from working.
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
What?
Detective Gumshoe! What did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
It
so
is.
anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall.
Isn't that a bit redundant? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
Marshall's only a patrolman?
Apparently. I
Detective
guess he's just
Gumshoe,
a
what do you think
high-ranking
about this?
patrolman.
Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that give me so much trouble at all time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman? Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs?
Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim!
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
I mean, he's letting us keep the card, I guess, so...
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the detective ceremony? Oh, were you at the award ceremony,
Ah, it's the wrong person. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Ah,
Goddamn.
congratulations.
I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Because you break through the defense. God damn it.
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
I
Well,
was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers. Must be because of the rumors. Yeah,
Most likely.
it's a broken shield because they break the defense.
yeah,
Fucking...
makes sense.
Oh, you know what? I never checked this, I just realized.
Red paint. This must be the victim's blood, right?
Either that, or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this, anyway?
Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing it in the wild.
Somehow, I can't imagine that.
Just going
Edgeworth?
fucking...
In the wild? I think my fruit peeling theory is more likely.
Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman.
No! Now there's a scary thought. Anyway, sorry. go
Just
ahead.
him dressed up like fucking Solid Snake.
Day 37 of my outdoor excursion. I am out of mangoes. I am resorted to eating my shoes.
He's just on his fucking lawn.
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Scott to do such a thing? But wait, I didn't mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
Like the lunchbox lady? The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's
There's a
going on
lot of people with
with
grudges against Edgeworth.
Yeah.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than to go blabbing about things I don't know about.
No, I wouldn't.
Do you think
want
Von
to do
Karma's
that.
getting his ass beat in prison?
Oh, probably. I hope so. So, this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective, like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Because he didn't die in the car.
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer over a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much.
He's in a tough spot again.
Again?
Oh yeah.
Someone tried to frame him, so Lana is taking the blame for that so that Edgeworth doesn't get ruined.
Well, it all
Again.
started with that murder of the defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there was always whispered rumors.
Making pacts with demons.
Some say he's a warlock, maybe even 12th level. I don't know. I heard he learned fancy invocations. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence against him.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this all for us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is, what's his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
This sounds like a police cover.
Officer Sheriff Marshall.
Officer Marshall. He is some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West L.A.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you.
Wait, West L.A.? We're in Japan!
Yeah? Huh.
Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Letter of introduction added to the court record. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look to you twice, pal.
Alright,
That's true. If you act like you're supposed to be somewhere, then yeah. People are gonna question it.
Miles Edwards, 1712.
512.
Day of the crime, murder took place.
The murder took place 3 minutes after Edwards parked his car. Napoleon was held up at a couple extra red lights. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair.
Perhaps.
It just goes to show you never know what happened when you run a yellow light. Yeah, you become a suspect in a murder trial for running that one yellow light. What does that say? $20? Gumshoe, $20.
Huh.
Is that ambulance $20?
Hey!
Hey, look here. It looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. Annual bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing.
No, that sounds about right. At least in that detective's case.
Maybe I should rethink my career as an investigator.
Ouch!
God, that is rough.
That's... Oh, hey. Oh!
What the heck? This is what the back of the badge looks like. I always thought it had a safety pin.
Each badge has a number carved into it. That way you can tell which attorney it belongs to.
You couldn't lend your badge to anyone?
No, I'd be found right out.
Well, that's no fun.
Wonder what that says. It looks like a screw. Huh.
So instead of a safety pin, you literally have to screw it on?
It looks like it.
Huh.
Yeah, those are grooves,
That's
man.
interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if it gets you, like... I don't know, maybe you need, like,
Oh,
a
you know what I
custom
think
pocket?
that says on the back? It probably says defense attorney.
Oh. Probably. Alright, time to bribe the marshal with $20. Looks like the investigation is still going. I'll be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, still here?
Hello.
Why the surprised looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs, too. What happened to the security guard?
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall from West L.A. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be one of those police cover-up things.
Oh my god, I love this music.
I know, it's pretty great.
There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crime, cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
What the fuck?
He's asleep.
What? Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
There's something I wanted to ask you. Let's say the same thing.
Okay, same thing. So he's
Oh, you
just
need to show him
sleeping.
the,
Like, yeah, he tips his hat up and then he says the thing and then he goes back to sleep.
the $20.
Would you mind reading this for me?
What is this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in this platoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? You holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Ah, I think you just miswrote it.
Letter of invitation.
Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries, it's just bruised from Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test.
Oh my god.
Guess I better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. So wait, you just go around on the fucking streets in your fucking cowboy outfit?
Yes.
Which
You got a
reminds
police
me.
uniform underneath it. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for the lands unknown.
I think we hurt his feelings.
Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. Note to self, police investigation are like settling land.
No, they're not!
Oh, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say I
This
won't be
kind of
needing this
reminds me of
anymore.
Brumgren. This kind of like, oh,
Crumpled
new
him?
information, need to write that down.
Oh my god. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim?
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, well, aren't you a feisty doggy there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Ms. Angel Starr.
Why is he using Italian instead of one stab to the chest? Fine piece of work.
I don't know. That is weird.
Here's the autopsy report.
Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Stabbed in the gut, but the wound wasn't fatal, and he died of blood loss. Hour and a half.
In the trunk of the car. Was my
But
sister
how
involved
could
with the
he
victim in
be
any
in
way?
the- How could he have been in the car for that long? Yeah, this already doesn't stack up.
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Tree prospectors, Sky, and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman was a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with Chief Prospector. So my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot? So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
Ah, no. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Well, fortunately, there are gun laws in Japan, so eat a dick. Huh?
Jay, he's got a knife. He's actually brandishing that knife in front of you, and you're calling his ass out. That ain't a smart thing to do, Jay.
I never said
I
I
was one of them
smart.
pranks that shoot detectives till 2 years ago, I'll tell you the truth.
I can be a smart ass, but that don't mean I'm smart, man. Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now. So how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino?
So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of the cattle run by order of the chief of police. You don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation?
Huh.
Slide! Alright, time to pick up that Walkman.
Oh, it's a phone.
Oh. That is an old cell phone.
We were both wrong.
Yep. It also
Scientific
kinda looks like
analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim.
It also looks like those old Kodak cameras you can get, you know, the instant ones.
Yeah. You can't think of anything anyone else could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we
Oh
check
my
it out?
god, you think Edgeworth's phone has a cravat too?
Oh my god, I can only hope. Alright, well, we'll check this out in the next one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.